Good morning, my loves. I hope you are all well. Happy Monday. Solar eclipse energy. We're in it. We're here. Let's do this, right? Let's just jump straight into it. Okay, we've got some channeled messages that are coming through. This is some big energy, and the visions that I've been receiving and how they've been playing to me is really clear. Really clear, okay? The first message that I got was there is an underlying blessing in disguise, okay? Whatever it is that you're going through right now, whatever is being cleared, whatever is vacating and leaving, there is something here. This is a blessing in disguise, okay? Massively. And it's aligning with your own truth. So if something is leaving, it's because it's aligning with your truth. It may not feel nice. It may feel unclear to you, but it's a blessing in disguise because it's actually aligning with your truth. Whether you are consciously aware of this or not, there is something here that's working in your favor, okay? It's working with you, not against you, okay? Because there is a greater plan here, okay? There is a greater plan that is unfolding, and you're like, you're there. You're there, okay? Really connect in. I know moon energy, new moon energy, it's very feminine energy. It's very receptive energy, but I'm really being guided to advise you to tap into your masculine energy, your own inner masculine energy here, because there are decisions, there are movements that are requiring you to call in your strength, to call in your courage, to call in your assertiveness, but then also harnessing that feminine energy where you're also nurturing, compassionate to yourself of what you're going through, but you're also allowing to be receptive of what's trying to come in, okay? So it's like bold steps forward, but also trusting in the process, okay? Then I was shown out of this deck, repairing the veil. I didn't get much there for now. It came a little bit later, but that's what I was being shown, repairing the veil. In that card, it says forgiveness at the bottom. So I left it and I thought that will come when it's meant to. Right there, that was a message for me. Right there, that was a message in itself by the way I interpreted it. It was because it kind of showed me. So something's like there, but there is some sort of energy within yourself that you could be like, okay, I know it's there, but it will happen when it happens. I found that was a message in itself, okay? But it does show up later in the channelings. Then I was being shown a slingshot, but the way they connected it to me was, I'm not too sure if you've watched the movie Robin Hood, and it's like the original one with Kevin Costner in it. I think it's the original one. And he has, the men on the horse that are trying to chase him and trying to capture him and all of that. So he puts himself in this old wooden, like slingshot looking like thing. And he didn't know that he was going to land on hay on the other side of this big wall. He didn't know whether he was going to die by doing that. He just trusted. He just put himself in and he thought, well, this isn't where I want to be because I know I'm going to be captured. I know that if I stay, I'll be trapped, right? I'll be captured. So there was an essence of escaping, okay? Not running, but the essence that I was getting here is that you're removing yourself from a situation that you no longer necessarily feel safe in. You are trying to remove yourself from something where you don't feel captured, right? It's almost like freeing yourself in some sort of way. Not really knowing where you're going to land, not really knowing what's on the other side of that fucking wall, but there is a sense of trusting that you would prefer to be over there than stay where you are and feel trapped. Okay? That's how I was getting it. And I heard you've been feeling this slingshot moment coming for months, or even for some of you, it's been years. And I'm getting it's here. It is here. Okay? Then I got some of you are saying goodbye to an old part of yourself, to people, to places, and to things, to only be met with newness. This is the blessing in disguise. You don't know what's on the other side, but the trusting that this is a blessing in disguise and it's all unfolding as it's meant to, because you're going to be met with newness. Sometimes this can happen and we can feel very, very isolated. We can feel like we go very inwards. This is a very beautiful gift you can give yourself, is by gifting that solitude time, because this is where we repair, this is where we heal, this is where we allow ourselves to go through the transition to reach this newness. Okay, for some of you that I'm getting with this slingshot, you're getting flung right into, you're getting launched right into this new timeline. It's like, for some of you, you're ready. You're there, you're ready to go for it. For some other people that I'm connecting in with, it's like, this is a slingshot, but it's like once you get to the other side, you're like, I'm just going to sit on this hay just for a moment and kind of catch my breath and just sit, and I'll get up and walk in a moment. That's the energy. So for two parts of the collective, right? There's so many of us here, right? Take what resonates. Then I was being shown a mirror and I was observing. I don't know who I was looking at a female. I've never met this female. But I was observing a female looking into a mirror, and she had her hand out, and inside the mirror shook her hand. So it was her own reflection, right? Identical, looked exactly the same, but she was meeting herself and she was introducing herself. But it was a part of her that she had lost. So there was a part of her that she was reflecting on, that she was reintroducing herself to. So for some of you, you may feel like you're needing to reintroduce yourself, or you're about to reintroduce yourself to parts of you that you've lost, that you maybe handed over parts of you due to fear or feeling out of control in a situation. And it's almost like calling back your power, like you're reflecting here and you're calling parts of you back that you're not going to be without any longer. You want these parts of you back. These parts are what make you you. And for some of you, you've given these parts over, whether it be to people please, whether it to be because someone didn't like that part of you or someone didn't approve of that. You know, I just heard, say it again. I just heard, don't seek approval by someone that doesn't approve of themselves. Okay. Don't seek approval by someone that doesn't approve of themselves. So if you're connected, or if you're dealing with someone that you feel like you've been trying to get their approval, and you can recognize that they don't even approve of themselves, it's like taking like a marriage advice of someone that does not have a solid foundation in their marriage. It's like taking advice from, a person that, is feeling completely lost in their own life, but they're trying to tell you what to do with your life. And it's like, huh? See how it just doesn't make sense? It's like there's someone here that you've been trying to be, or to give, or to be accepted by, that they don't actually accept themselves. Right? Then it moved and I was shown this card, this deck. And as you can see, this is the crone, the mother, the maiden, the legacy, right? But this is of self. Whether you are male or female, we all harness a future self, a present self, and an inner child self, right? We have that all within us, and we have that available to tap in at any moment, okay? So harnessing all archetypes, your maiden, the mother, the crone, realizing you have the ability to seek parts of you at any given moment, okay? For me, at the moment, I'm connecting in with my crone self because I'm needing that future self wisdom to support me on this next part of my journey. So call on whatever parts. We do a lot of emphasis of tuning into our inner child and trying to give love and trying to heal and do that. Also understand, excuse me, that was my son playing with the dog. Okay, talking about inner child. But we can also tap into that future self at any moment that we want to, okay? So play around with it, see what comes through. Then I got seeing your true colors, and then I was gravitated to the Trolls movie, the kids Trolls movie, where they started singing that song, I see your true colors shining through. But it was coming through, like now they're showing me the emoji where their eyes are like in shock, like that. So it's almost like, for some of you, you're seeing true colors that seem quite shocking to you right now. And then I wrote, something distorted is now crystal clear. Okay, so there's been something here where true colors are shining through and you're no longer feeling distorted by what you're seeing. It's very clear to you now. Then I was shown the Hermit, so like the Hermit card, and I wrote next to it, your future self is revealing and shedding light on a situation. I pair that with you, that's your crone. So I feel like your future self is trying to reveal some truths to you on a particular, I just heard on a particular situation. So take that how it resonates. Your future self is trying to reveal and shed light on a particular situation to you right now. Okay, then I got shifted into love and I didn't get much. I've literally got 2 lines, right? I was shown the card repairing the veil, right? I was shown the card repairing the veil. Then I heard love is being repaired. Okay, so there is there is someone that is wanting to come through. And even when I'm sitting with this now, and I'm seeing the tower, and I'm seeing that shock emoji again. So I feel like there's something here. It's almost like you go from shock to shock to shock to like, it's all like happening at once. That's an energy that I'm getting for some of you. Like this is all unfolding all at once. And it's like going to be quite shocking to you, and it's going to come in quite suddenly. Even though you felt this coming, it's still going to feel quite shocking. But I feel like it's because everything's kind of unfolding all at once. And this is why it's really important for you to be grounded in your own masculine, your own feminine energy. Like you really need to harness your own energy and be grounded with self. And then I heard there is new love completely. So I don't really know what that was, okay? But let me just pull some cards, and I'm going to use the Shaman's Dream Oracle, and I'm going to use, I think this is called the Sacred Rebels Oracle. Beautiful decks. And I'm just going to see what messages want to come out, because I feel like the messages were pretty self-explanatory. There's a lot of fated meetings that are happening right now as well, the fates. There's a lot of fated meetings. People are coming into your life, and some of these people are catalysts. They're coming into your life to show you that there's more. There's people that are coming into your life to push you on a path that maybe you've been resisting. This does not mean that these people are going to be in your life forever. This does not mean anything like that. I mean, again, it's for you to interpret. It's for you to use your own discernment. But a lot of these people are coming in. It's like the universe is sending through these fated meetings to kind of wake you up. Yeah? Even if you're sitting there and you're like, but I'm awakened, right? People are being sent through to wake you up, okay? Because there has been some resistance. So let's see what comes through, please, Spirit. What's coming through? It's so interesting how these messages are landing and the intensity of them. Crazy. Come on. What do you need me to know, Spirit? What do you need me to know? Oh my God. Repairing the veil. Oh my goodness. Okay. First card. First card, repairing the veil. I knew I had to use this. In the hands of the universe. Sorry, in the hand. The universe is your partner. Repairing the veil. I'm just going to get one more for that. It's very interesting. I did a post yesterday and I was talking about the red thread. And there's a threading here. Something's being repaired with thread. And then I'm noticing this feels like a renewal of something, yeah? Because I'm seeing the butterfly and then just with like the flower energy. Something's blossoming. Use your discernment. If this is not someone that you're wanting to repair something with, then this doesn't apply to you, and that's okay. But I also wrote new love completely. So I don't know, excuse me, I'm just moving energy. I don't know whether this is someone that you're repairing. Like this could even be a past life connection. Like really use your discernment. This could be a past life connection that you haven't even met this person yet. And you're repairing something. It's like, you know, those people that you meet and you're like, I've known you before. Yeah, because we've shared a past life together. Right. You know, it's something like that. Or this is someone that you've been with that you're repairing. Something's being repaired. One more for the repairing the veil. Cosmic Womb, the Divine Feminine, number 6. So we've got 9 and 6. 6 is all about Venus, which is love energy, right? Love, nurturing, feminine energy. Something's being rebirthed in the womb. Something's being rebirthed. And I feel like, see how this is kind of like in the sky. This hasn't landed here. So this is what I mean when it was like, it hasn't landed. Like something's there, but you're like, it'll come in when it comes in. It's always been there. It's been birthing. There's been something here that has been in a process. It's been processing. It's been processing. It's been repairing itself without actually being in the physical. It's repairing itself. This connection has been repairing itself without seeing it in the physical. Sacred contract. Right? This is completely new. right? Completely blank piece of paper. New love completely. New story. This can be whatever it is that you decide to write. For some of you, you could be writing a book. I don't know why I just heard that. For some of you, you could be writing a book. I don't know why that has come up in your love energy, but you could be writing about your love story. You could be writing about your life that has led you to love of self. Yeah. Number 7. The courage to step into your new life. All right, I'm going to get one of these cards, and then I might get some tarot. Let's see. Power of attraction. Put it back and we'll see what wants to come out. What other messages want to come out? I'm going to call in the crone energy of the collective. Okay, let's do that. Let's call in the crone energy. No, they want me to get a message from your maiden. Then they want me to get a message from your mother, your present self. And then they want me to get a message from your crone. Okay, so let's call past, present, future self. So let's tune into the maiden. The maiden's advice. The maiden's advice. Going beyond normal. Going beyond normal. I'm being guided, like it's almost like with your past self, there's a time, there's a clock, right? There's a clock. There's something here that is screaming to me about patience. It's almost like your past self is saying something is being repaired, turning back time. Number 5, change, going beyond the normal. Whatever this connection is, it's not normal in the most beautiful way possible. It's different. It's something you have not experienced. This person has not experienced. It is different. For some of you, you're turning back time, so to speak, and going beyond normal. Because you understand there's a deeper understanding to this connection. Repairing the veil, something is coming back around. It's time. Something is coming into form. Shock of the new. That shocking kind of feeling, right? That emoji, the shock. All right. Present self. Present self. Aww. Trust yourself, 31, and then you've got 23. Defend to the end, the worthwhile. Something here, it's like you're being so heavily guided, and like you could be seeing all kinds of spirit animals as well. You're being so guided in trusting what you know instinctively and trusting the signs and the synchronicities that you're receiving. Even if that means going against everything anybody has said or going against what people classify as normal, you are defending yourself. You are defending what you know because you know what to be true for you. That's your own universal truth. And you're not budging. Okay, future self. What are you coming through and saying? Oh. Future self. Shock of the new, right? Shock of the new. Number 6 again is very significant. We've got 5-5, so you could be seeing 5-5-5. You could be seeing 4-4-4, 10-10, 6-6 or 66. Check that angel number out. We've got 21, beyond the mind, the heart beats. This connection is not based on logic. This connection is based on heart and soul. And that's why people don't understand this connection. Because it's not based on this, it's based in here. And that's why it's a sacred contract. Because there is a sacred connection that is about to be rewritten. Whoa. One more, please, Spirit, here. One more, please. Oh my God. The word wants to be written. The word wants to be written. I'm going to read that one for you. Hold on. Okay. 42. The word wants to be written. You might have been taught that creativity is something you have to work hard to access, or that finding your life purpose is so difficult that you must search high and low for it. Yet what you are is within you and wants to come out at every available opportunity. You don't have to struggle so much. It is more about allowing space for it to manifest and to let the energy flow. The real struggle is not in finding something. It is more about letting go of the idea that you need to search for your path in the first place. You see, the process of activating your life path is a natural one. The effort is getting out of the way, not in making something happen. As for you, and that was where I was getting with repairing the veil, you know it's there, but you're not forcing it. You're just allowing it to be what it needs to be. You know it's coming in. You know you're knowing. You know what you see. You know what you feel. You know, right? The effort is in getting out of the way, not in making something happen. As for being yourself, that is the foundation from which your true life path will reveal itself. Being yourself becomes easier when you give yourself permission to love, to honor, and to accept yourself in all circumstances, especially the ones where you might be more tempted to reject and judge. Give the sacred rebel within the opportunity to decide your values and to meet yourself with general social acceptance. This oracle brings you the message that what you are dreaming of or seeking to do, create, live, or manifest is actually very natural for you. That is why you want to do it. And what you are seeking for is seeking you back. What you want wants you. What you want wants you. Where did I put them now? There. What you want wants you. What you want wants you. One more. One more, please, Spirit. One more, please. What you want wants you. Seeing the true you. You're now seeing things clearer than you ever have. You're seeing things clearer than you ever have. Because it's not about seeing things externally, it's seeing yourself clearer than you ever have. Honor that. Honor you. Honor what's going on here. This is big energy, okay? Big energy. I hope this has helped. I hope you have a magical, magical solar eclipse. Stand in your truth. Don't fear what you don't know or what you don't see. And don't hold yourself back. Don't hold yourself back for anyone or anything. Yeah?